so things can be seen like that.
No, not there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, mine's going to be obvious when it freaking goes. Oh, what a loser.
What? What? It's Pastor Dave,
Yeah.
Joella, and somebody else.
Hypocrite.
Oh, they come here to tell us to cease and desist.
Too bad. Public road.
And a witness.
Yeah. That's okay. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh.
Not too hot. You don't have to have your umbrella so you don't cook.
Well, yeah, but the wind. The wind is
But
kicking
the
it.
wind keeps the bugs down.
Yeah.
True.
Well, we're here for us to just ask you to forgive us.
First of all, being a non-violent crisis intervention person,
Yeah.
that's an aggressive stance.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. We're just here to
I
ask you
just
to
would
forgive
like,
us.
I don't have it,
No.
okay?
No.
And I'm here to apologize for my anger, and that's what I need to do. I normally deal with a lot of very difficult people.
It's all right,
And
buddy.
unfortunately, I walked into a situation that I did not know what was going on, and I took it upon myself to not figure it out prior. And that I apologize for, truly, from my heart. I prayed about this a lot, and that I normally handle situations very well. I've been doing this for 12 years. Something just clicked, and it became a fight, and it should never have gotten that far. And for that, I apologize.
That's very,
I
very big
appreciate
of
that.
you.
No, it's how I feel.
Would it be asking too much to have you do that in front of the people that
Yes.
you embarrassed them in front of?
Would he be willing to apologize for what he said to those
Which
girls
was?
that day? To the girls he was with, because I was in the car next to it and heard it all.
I was
And
standing with him.
I was embarrassed by what, I mean, the girls embarrassed me as well, don't get me wrong. The
Oh, yeah.
13-year-olds embarrassed me just as
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, would he be willing, would you be willing to apologize
Let's just
for
call
what
it
you
an
said?
end
Or
and
can
go
we say
on.
You'll
we're
do
good?
that?
Oh, that's fine with me. I don't mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
God calls us to apologize when we make mistakes. I owe you guys an apology because at the time it was happening, I should have gotten out of my car and I should have said, hey, you know, this is really inappropriate. You're embarrassing me. You're making me feel uncomfortable. And I didn't do it. I chickened out. And I shouldn't have done that. And I owe you an apology for that, too, because if I had done that,
Then
it never would have gone any farther
Right.
than that. And I would have told the girls, hey, you know,
Yeah,
you're way
the
too
girls
young
are-
to be talking this
Right.
way.
Yeah.
Right. I
They
agree.
made me blush.
Yeah, I was.
Trust me,
and
I
that's
agree.
part of why I didn't get out of the car, because
Yeah.
listening to him and the girls, I was the color of his shoulders. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
And you do have
And
a
the thing
tendency
is,
to
it
go.
started out as a
And I knew that.
conversation between he and I.
Yeah,
And as two grown-ups with
it was
whacked out
fine.
senses of
It
humor,
was not inappropriate.
I'm pretty sure.
Not
I'm pretty sure at some point in time somebody here has spoken an off-color joke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'll be the
I'm
first
not
to say
even
that.
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
that far as that. My only thing was that he left all the other people and went and stood with the 13.
No, they came up to us.
No, this is the second time. Okay.
The second
And-
time, I just walked up to say hi, and she intercepted me.
You
Oh, okay.
were standing there with
Well,
them.
we just want you
So
to know
I just
you-
want to apologize to you,
Yeah.
and let's just leave it, and I hope that you can understand that I am humbly apologizing.
I appreciate that because I was just, I didn't know what I had done to
I
cause
didn't know
the-
who you were, and see, I need to know who my volunteers are.
But I've been here before and done it.
I'm not walking
And-
away. I'm just going over there.
See, and I don't
No.
recognize you either.
I don't recognize
Yeah.
you
I've
at
been
all.
doing this for 5 years.
I've been-
and I just don't recognize
At
you
all.
at all.
Yeah, I've
I
been
still
here.
don't recognize
I've been
you.
here a couple of times before, and when your husband has been here, and it's
Yeah.
gone just fine.
Yeah,
And
So-
nobody knew who you were.
Yeah, I've been here a couple of times with when Lucy was here, and
Yeah.
when Chris was here, and he was even in the play that you did one day.
Yeah.
You had him be
No,
one
Chris
of,
I recognize.
Right.
I've seen Chris a
and
lot.
Yeah.
and he's
But
been.
I did not know who you were. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's been.
And
Yeah, I was here the
When I
day.
asked for my volunteers,
Mhm.
I meant the ones that have been trained and that are
Mhm.
there. And then it was community service workers over here because
Mhm.
we were going to work outside. And you were still standing there, and I asked for your name, and then I was.
No, you
should
asked
have-
you asked me what I was if I had a job to do, and I said I'm bagging bread.
Right. So I needed to explain that you need to go through a certain course.
Well, but also at is it the resource center? They told us that to come volunteer.
But they're not part of us.
But that's what they told us.
Yeah, but we aren't. We have nothing to do with.
So
that.
that was why we came and volunteered.
No, and
So
we love that you volunteer. We appreciate that, but you've got to you've got to go through our channels after you come to say, hey, I want to volunteer. Then we get you situated rather than just the resource center.
well, okay,
sending
because
you.
as I
And
said,
again, because the temps were high, people were not communicating.
but as I say,
And so that didn't come across to you.
And
Okay.
I apologize for that.
I appreciate
once
that.
temper
'cause-
goes up, the brain goes down.
Yeah,
Right.
and
And,
it
yeah.
becomes-
Right.
Oh,
And as
yeah.
I say, because I had done it in the past, both of us had done it in the past, I was just like, okay, I don't understand. And Ray had told us it's fine, you know, so.
But yeah,
I was
Ray
like,
is
okay.
a driver person. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is part of it. But he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what you guys have to go through to become volunteers. and
Right. I just
stuff,
assumed since
so.
he was your husband and you weren't there that,
Yeah.
you
He
know,
was waiting for me.
if he was saying it's okay, then
Yeah.
it's okay.
And,
So
and again, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
All
I
right.
do. And as far as we go, I was just angry at you because, you know, when you laughed on the phone, I got so mad because some of the stuff
I did.
some of the stuff you said, I just was like, "Oh my God."
You don't understand. We don't do doctors and lawyers. We do people out of prison, out of jail, out of the mental ward,
Mhm.
You don't understand how many people I have there that if they're not on their meds,
Mhm.
they can flip and shoot us, you know.
Well, I understand
So
that.
I have to watch everything.
I understand.
And we didn't know you, okay?
Mhm.
I should have taken the time to get to know you, okay?
Right.
And I apologize for that. But anything Pastor Dave did was all about me, and he was just backing me up. Because I've had people hit me and knock teeth out,
Mhm.
okay?
Well, I'm not that kind of person. So.
Well, no, I'm just
We've had-
saying.
But
We've had
that's what
problems.
that's
We
the problem
deal
we
with
experience.
it.
Right.
All the
We've had the
time.
sheriff out here a couple of times,
It's
And-
not been,
and it
it's
gets
the
volatile.
trenches,
It
okay?
gets volatile out here, and
But it's what we need to do because the help needs to be given.
Right. Well, I was just like, I'm trying to talk to you about a problem that happened, and I didn't feel like.
you're right. I didn't handle it right. I'm not good at this type of thing. I usually have my wife. Like, are you Christy? My wife. I had you on speakerphone.
Yeah, I'm the fish fry on Friday.
Yes, I know. Anyways, I had you on speakerphone. I had my wife with me. When I
Oh.
talked to you, I didn't have her there. She is the negotiator. I'm not good at negotiating. When I was talking to you, when it got back and forth bantering about who was going to call the police on who, it just,
Yeah, it was.
in my mind, I just pictured
I don't
this.
remember the police
So-
being involved.
Yeah,
Well, that's her
how.
instructions. Her instructions from me are, because she's had people punch her in the face before.
Your wife?
No.
No.
out
She's
here.
had her teeth knocked out. And so I've asked that she just, instead of getting in a big old fight, then just call the police and have them come and settle the dispute, because we never know. We never know what it's going to erupt to.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
we don't know people.
Well,
see,
I've been coming out here since '08 when I came back after I lost my husband.
But not once
And
did you
I-
stand up and say, I know her.
Yeah, the day that happened, I said yes, she was with me. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not
I think too
really
much
a
was
violent
going
Too
on.
much
person.
was going on.
Yeah.
But
I
then for me,
struggling at home.
Would you
that.
forgive me for
Yes.
laughing on the phone? Because that was inappropriate. I should never have.
I do. I accept your apologies, and what made me so angry though was the aftermath.
Well, I didn't go on Facebook.
The things I was hearing afterwards, that you were calling me Amazon. You turned it around to where
I never heard
You-
of that.
you-
That was not coming out of
you
your
turn-
mouth.
Not out of me.
you turned it around to where I attacked you. I attacked
No.
Betty.
Oh no.
That was a third person fantasy.
These were things we were here.
Somebody else.
Joella.
Yeah.
This is where I was.
went to church and was on my knees.
But this is.
Joella,
But I'm just
I
telling you,
know Joella.
these are the things I was hearing, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" You know.
And
So it just
all
got
the,
fanned bigger and bigger.
You need to talk to who was saying that, because
Right.
it wasn't coming from
That's
here.
somebody just
Exactly.
stirring it up.
That's somebody
I met-
causing you problems.
Yeah,
I
I met
would
with
never.
Joella. I met with Joella. She admitted to me that she did wrong.
Yes.
That she handled it wrong. She never has said anything derogatory about you
At all.
at all. She never has. So I've never heard Joella say anything derogatory about anybody.
Maybe that would be a good thing to talk about on some Sunday or some Saturday
I've
out at
talked
the
about
mission.
it for 2 weeks.
About what goes on out here, really shouldn't be
I tried 2 weeks
filtrated
prior.
back into the
I
to
tried
town.
2 weeks prior.
Our church.
Because then
nobody
stuff
even
like this
knows.
happens.
I know. I don't know where this.
But
stuff's
I don't know where the
coming from.
Facebook stuff came from.
See,
Okay.
we aren't
Who
Facebook.
posted it on Facebook?
Yeah, who posted it on Facebook? And went
Well, what was the
berserk
names?
over it?
What were the names?
I don't know. I didn't look at it because it was so nasty.
Yeah, see,
And
I don't
so
post
I won't-
nasty stuff
I
on
will not
Facebook.
look at.
We just posted our sign. That's it.
Okay.
That's all we posted. We didn't
Okay.
say.
Well,
that
somewhere
was
on
it.
Facebook is a horrible, horrible thing.
Not I.
And
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't do Facebook. A person called me and wanted to read it to me. I said no. I don't allow
Mhm.
that kind of crap. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Oh,
But at all.
crap's a good word.
I don't want to hear it. I don't
Mhm.
want to be part of it, and I don't want to hear it. And that usually makes the other person mad because I'm not getting stirred up
Right.
with it.
Yep.
Right.
And for that,
Right.
that's all I, know. Because I wouldn't read it.
Right.
Oh, and I had 3 or 4 people call hysterical.
Just the signs. That's all we posted. We didn't say anything else.
Well,
Just the
and
signs.
Well,
I
there's
understand
other
the
people
health
that are trying
department.
to keep everybody riled up about it. And
I didn't know anything about the health department. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, okay. Someone called him 49 times.
Wow.
We
The health
have-
department?
Wow.
No.
Now that I
Lord.
assumed you did.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now I
No.
know where it
I mean,
came
granted, it was actually not a bad thing because he went over everything. We got
Yeah,
a clean
we
bill of
got-
health, so we know we're doing everything
Right.
we should, which
Yeah.
was
Right.
actually kind of nice.
Right.
No,
that
that-
was nice.
that was
Wow.
actually
But-
That is not me.
49 times.
Yeah.
49
Wow.
times.
Holy crap.
Okay,
No.
so
I spoke to him once.
yeah.
Wait, twice, because he called me the next day.
Yeah.
He called me after he was out here.
But he
Yeah.
had other phone calls. People.
I
just
spoke
Wow.
to him
trying to
2
stir it up.
times.
That's
Somebody
crazy.
else. You see?
And he asked he asked me what I saw. I told him what I saw.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. And so.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And that
And
should be it.
I'm going to sit here and tell you, yeah, I spoke to him.
but there's nothing wrong
I
with
don't
that.
care.
Right.
If you think you have a legitimate concern with something where there's a health issue, then please, God,
Right.
call.
Right.
You know?
Because that was my thing, was that
That's like
somebody
crazy.
might not be able to smell. Somebody might, their eyes might be bad and they can't
And
see.
if people don't, and like with me, with not stepping up the day it all happened, if I had stepped up like I should have and been responsible, none of this would have happened. And I dropped the ball to start with.
Well, and my husband does have a knack for being over the top sometimes.
That's why
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You know,
You write checks that, what? You're what?
Sometimes.
At any rate, we are going to start a volunteer program, and if you want to get involved, then we'll have the rules and regulations all written down, and so
I think that'd be a good thing, because like I told you when I wrote you that note, there's things that are going on that
I don't see.
Just don't get addressed.
And we're getting too many people volunteering that you can't keep an eye on everything
Right.
now. So we need the mission needs to grow up a little bit now. It's gotten big enough. It needs to make some changes and do a little growing.
Well, I mean, I don't
And
think
that's a
I was
good
rude
thing.
in that note that I wrote to you.
Not at all.
You know.
It didn't offend me at all.
Because I've told people I've not had a bad experience with anybody out here until all of this happened.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
that was me coming in being just
A bad day.
PMSing.
a
Bad day.
PMSing.
Putting up with men.
That's one thing about you can't claim that argument.
But I
You
do
can't
apologize.
claim that argument.
No, she was looking for a word. I gave you
I
one.
never said one word about you to anyone. Okay? And I would not.
I appreciate that.
Okay?
Thank you.
Ever.
Could you let the others know
I
that
already
it's
did.
not
I
their
told-
responsibility to say anything either?
I asked them not to. That the first day you guys were here.
Oh, they had all kinds of stuff to say.
Who's
know
the
what?
guy in
I
the red
said-
pickup truck?
I said, you need to pray for them. We need to pray for the mission. Do not stop. They're angry. And we have to figure out how to come together. Okay?
Whoever
that was
the
my
guy
comment.
in the red pickup truck, and he had a lady in the passenger seat.
Was it a lady?
No, it was a guy.
It was a guy
a
with
man.
like
It was like a little
he had a
Toyota,
mustache,
Little
dark
Toyota
glasses.
gray down the sides of it.
I can't
And he
even
pulls
say.
up and he goes, "You effing perverts!" And I'm like,
My.
"What?"
Wow.
Oh, because our
And
sign says
because
our sign
I
says
specifically asked everybody that day.
Did they go to
Not-
the mission or?
Yeah, they were. They left
Yeah.
from. They came to the mission and left the mission.
I asked them not to confront you guys, not because. Oh no, we're okay, Desi.
Am I too late to call?
No, go ahead. Okay.
I wanted to talk to you before I leave.
Okay. But I specifically asked every single person there not to talk, not if they needed to do something to pray, because we needed to pray for the mission. We needed to pray for you guys. We needed to pray for us. We needed to pray that we can all come together. Okay?
And that's what needs
what
to happen.
I
Is
asked
everybody
for.
needs to come together. But to be called perverts and to be told
That-
heathens, you need to read your Bible more.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
Hello, I just put mine away.
Yeah, no.
Because I have it out
I
here.
can't control
right.
Yeah.
them,
I was
but
just surprised.
I did make an effort to go. Anybody who outspoke that they were going to do this or that, I pulled them aside and I talked to them and I said, don't. You know, we need to find a way to solve this.
Yep.
And we're only going to do it through prayer. Okay, so if you can do anything, pray for us. Okay, and that's all I said.
Yeah, because we're just we're
You
just
have a right.
being quiet and just not
Yeah.
violent and just
Just violence doesn't really solve anything.
And I people that come here, they aren't doctors and lawyers.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of them haven't picked up a Bible.
Right.
Okay, so I can't guarantee you they'd even hear what I'd have to say.
Right.
Oh, I figure that the devil was using them. Okay? And leave, that's how I do it. I leave it at that. Because they're weak-minded, and they haven't found God yet. Okay?
The only thing I was concerned about is that I was hearing around town that I'm trying to get your little girl into my car.
No.
That's,
Did not come from
You never tried to do that.
That's what I,
Because Ray and Joella asked me about that because they heard
Yeah,
that. I said no.
I heard that.
I said they were embarrassing the heck out of me with what they were saying.
Right,
But
right.
there was no effort to go anywhere.
No.
And believe me, had we known that you were there,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't have gone that far. But thinking that we were like
Alone.
you know,
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
And
You know,
that's
something to keep in mind.
You have
They
to
always be
understand
people
a
there.
13-year-old came up to me who wears a V, a victim,
Mhm.
and I have her in my home,
Mhm.
and she says that, you know, oh, you invited her into her car. I immediately, the hackles go up.
But he invited
Okay.
everybody.
Everybody.
But
Okay, but I
was
get
sitting on
that.
the tailgate, so
I talked to her, I
Yeah,
get
it was
that.
all open right there.
And that wasn't a big deal. But when he walked over with all the little girls, and let me tell you, some of them, they make me blush.
Yeah.
Okay, badly. I just, all I wanted him to know was that it wasn't appropriate,
Right.
and that,
That's fine.
and I never
not-
called you any names. I never.
Nobody from
That's
here
that's
said-
that's the only thing that irritated me. You have your, if you say stay away from the little girls, fine, no problem.
Well, they're not so. They don't.
I don't
have
care.
to-
Yeah.
I'll go talk to Chris.
Yeah,
Real
right.
deal, you know.
And that was just
We have the
it.
same mindset.
I wasn't trying to call you any names or anything else. It just, because she is a victim of child abuse, I know how she overreacts, okay, and such. And to even have a guy near her, sometimes she just freaks out. And all I was doing was trying to, you know, say it's not appropriate to stand with the little girls.
I understand now.
And I apologize if I offended you in that way.
No,
But
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, if any adult comes up to me and says, "I wish you would talk to my kid," fine, I'll walk away.
A lot of
Don't
these
bug
kids
me none.
are-
You know?
Yeah, you can't let it bug you.
No.
Don't bug me none.
And
What
a lot
bugs
of
me
these
is
kids
all
are
these
come from
people
broken
coming
homes.
at me and calling me a child molester.
Oh, God, no.
That's the
And
only
that
thing
never
that bugs
came
me.
from me.
That's
And
it.
that's the thing is you wonder if there's two definite sets of groups of people that are attacking both sides
Right.
that have no idea what really happened.
Right.
And they're,
And I think that's
We
what
need to
happened last
figure out,
Saturday when
yeah.
people were leaving.
yeah.
I think, we've had 4 people stop and ask.
Mhm.
And if you want to stop and ask, hey, no problem.
But don't be rude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. There's
Yeah.
no call for rudeness.
Yeah, I'm
There
not
isn't.
gonna
This is
call
a
you a
mission.
heathen and you don't call me a heathen.
Right.
And we'll be
It
fine.
doesn't matter how rude you are to me. That does not give me permission to be rude back.
Exactly.
I have trouble following that dictate sometimes. So
Yeah.
I
Yes.
apologize.
I do too. So-
I let my mouth get the better of me sometimes.
Who doesn't? Who in this
Exactly.
world doesn't?
Yeah.
You know.
And for those things, I certainly apologize. And
I apologize for the
joke.
jokes.
Yeah, we gotta. Get
I'll admit some of those jokes are pretty tasteless.
Yeah, we need to keep those on the telephone.
I mean, we had the Bible on the table, so I'm taking it. You
Okay,
guys
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
go.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So let's
again,
keep.
gotta get
Yeah,
to
we
the
gotta
All
keep
right.
that
Thank you very much,
away from
Joella.
the little girls. We gotta protect them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally
That's
understood.
totally understandable.
Everybody good?
Thank
Very
you
good.
very much.
Thank you.
Help load anything up?
Nope.
No,
you got
I
it.
got the-
You guys good?
We would dearly love to have you come volunteer. We are going to be setting up an orientation meetings. We're going to have actually a sign-up sheet where you sign up for weekends and you go, okay, I'm going to
That'd
work
be
the second
perfect.
and third weekend of this month. You have to be here at this time. You know you're going to be here till 1:30, and just we're growing up.
That'd
It
be
needs to get
great.
organized.
That would be
So,
great.
Your
yeah.
batteries are dead.
Your batteries are dead.
She left it on. The batteries are totally dead.